Currently part 45. I am tired. It is also 4:30 in the morning, and we're gonna keep building that ominously big sphere. Too much more to say. Let's just get to it, and hopefully I get some more of it done today. We're not even like that close, so we're gonna go ahead and start on a. We're starting on layer 14. Alrighty, cool. We'll go through some of this old shit. But yeah, not a whole bunch on the agenda other than just trying to get this sphere built. Considering all the time we've had that pass with it. Again, it's just gonna take a while. At some point I'll maybe go out and get some sponges, who knows. Just take a walk around a little bit. Won't be try-harding as much today to get a lot of it built. I just need to do a little, you know. As in how much is a little bit? I don't know. But oh damn, one of my roommates is cooking food. It smells good. I gotta cook some muffins. Well, not cook. I already made muffins not too long ago, and I'd like to heat them up and have them for a snack. But as you can see here, we got our sphere. It's big, and that's just the start of it. We're not even a tenth of the way there, I believe. No, sir, we are not. If we're starting on, what is it? Number 14 is what we're starting on. Yep, starting on number 14 today. So we're not even like a tenth of the way there. We had to be at about, once we finish the 26 layers, we'll have like, you know, a tenth of them. So we are making progress, but again, something like this can't happen that quickly. Like this won't happen that quickly actually. But let's just keep going, I guess. So let me double check which one we're on. Layer 14. Go ahead and get that pulled up on the modeler. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. And hopefully we make it to I'd like to make it to layer 20 before I call it for sphere building for today. I think that'd be a fairly reasonable amount. And we'll just kinda get up with it. Ain't nothing else to say really. We'll go ahead and put some spare stuff away. I have kind of a lot of stuff, just probably not a whole bunch of yeah, let's go ahead and show something too. Oh, again, we're at bottom of the layer is at Y63 in the block we're looking at. So just to kind of show the amount we've already done. We're at Y75, targeting 74. That's cool. But anyways, we're starting now on like 13. So we're gonna go 2 out. Yep, cool. 2. Go ahead. And we'll go ahead and do that on all sides. This has been an interesting challenge between getting all the materials and kind of actually prepping for it and having a cool idea and seeing if I can execute something like this. A Reddit post not too long ago, somebody had just built a like a bridge in survival, and it's just a bridge, so it's a bridge. Nothing to say about it, but for their scale, supposedly they said they'd used over 100 or 120,000 blocks, specifically stone bricks. Made the thing like 500 blocks wide or 500 blocks long and then like 20 blocks wide and looked really good. That was with like about 120,000. We'll say that just because I forget if it was 100,000. But regardless of that, I'm building with 170,000, and then I'm gonna be filling the city with it. So if they can do something that good and cool and big with that, imagine what this. I might have to find the Reddit post later. I don't think I really care too much. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It don't matter. But we gone ahead and got our 4 sections here. And now we want to go 9, 5, 3, 3. Here we go. 9, 5, 3, 3, 3, 1. There we go. And you might notice too the way I write down like what I'm doing in this shit. It's like kind of written in a weird way. It's so there's absolutely no misunderstanding for myself about what the fuck I should be doing. So in the days I just like to document that kind of shit. Just because, good to see how much progress I made in such a short amount. A lot of it too. Here we go. Go ahead and keep that on all sides. But we're starting to get to the part of the curve where pretty soon we'll start only being like 1 block wide instead of like 2. So we're getting closer. Still, it's taking a while, don't get me wrong, but we're getting closer. I don't know if the 1 wide ones will be easier or harder. I'm sure I'll find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And again, this isn't just gonna be the whole thing. Like the sphere is a big part of it, but we're gonna be putting an entire city into. Which is why I've been, having to grind for so many materials. I want something to house it all, so red terracotta and glass ended up being like one of the best combos I could have because still got plenty of natural daylight, and I can kind of treat it as like a commodity for rich people and the kind of theming I'm gonna have to work on for this place. But I got enough planned out, and a lot of it too will just be on the fly. But I've got a rough idea of what the overall like theme should be. And then it's just, figuring out the finer details, like getting some buildings, things like that. But yeah, like I've said in the past, building this thing is quite intensive. I mean, 10 layers per stream is like too big, so I think anywhere about like between 5 and 10 is honestly. Here we go. There we go. So now what we go ahead and do is steps of 2 now. So 3. We do 3 steps of 2 on each side. Just to double check that. Yep, 3 steps of 2. There we go. We go ahead and repeat that. Alrighty, that was the last part for that. So now we go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we connect them up on all sides. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it's just connecting. Okay, cool. Go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we would just connect it up by going down and out. You can see we're getting some nice height on the ocean. Pretty nice view already. Of course, there ain't nothing really to see because it is ocean for a long time until we get to that swamp. I think that's the one I have to go burn, so won't be up forever. Alright, I guess. Oh yeah, another thing is by some unholy miracle, I'm somehow able to average like at least 1 viewer now. There's enough people have been watching consistently to bump that up, so I really appreciate that. Might be able to be like an affiliate or whatever it is. Not that it really matters. I mean, I gotta get like a job and all at some point. Something cool to think about. It's been kind of surprising that enough people are actually like interested to watch stuff, you know, over enough time to keep coming back. It's been weird too, because some of the like most viewed things I've done are like me putting down buttons in like a wither, in a nether fortress for like 2.5 hours. Me putting down like packed ice for a very long time. Like that was just yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple days ago. So it's been kind of surreal to see that people actually are interested in what I have to say, or at least like what I'm doing. What? Yeah, people actually like my voice. Like, what the hell? It's just kind of weird to me because I never liked it growing up. Thought it was too deep. But somehow people do. We're almost done here. Yep, there we go. So now, as far as I'm aware, we just go ahead and get these up. Two, and one all the way down. Yep. We go down and out the whole way. Alright, just to be sure, we're on day 451, so that's cool. We're getting kind of close to to day 500. And this project's gonna last probably like well past then, so just building the damn thing. I consider building this and actually like filling it up with stuff to be like two separate things. But just because of the sheer fucking scale that I'm gonna have to be working with and the total like change of pace that's gonna result in having to, to build stuff inside of this. It's gonna be a whole different thing instead of, just doing the same thing but more of it. I have to go get all these other different building materials and I have to make some other farms for it. They're different. Now we'll just go ahead and fill all this stuff in, I'm pretty sure. You can see though, it's starting to get pretty thin. Like I don't even have to make this too bulky or nothing either. I think the once I do get to the one wide layers, I think things will be getting easier because once I'm done with just the outline, that's all the layer is literally an outline technically. So I don't have to go back around and fill nothing in. Just that'll be it. So might be able to speed it up at some point, but the circles are gonna start getting bigger too. So and some of them have like bizarre dimensions where I have to keep that in mind. Where they start like bulging out at some parts because it basically ends up making like extra sphere or not spheres, extra like circles with a sphere this large. So it would be kind of interesting to see that effect like on an actual proper scale. Are, we're moving on up there, man. I mean, I can't really say much more than that because something like this caliber, so a project of this size, man, all I can do is just make steady progress on it. And just not really too much more to say than that without repeat myself again for the billionth time. That's all right. Alright, looks like that's another layer done. That's cool. And we'll go ahead and update that. That was layer number 14, I believe. Yep, indeed it was. We're done with layer 14. And we'll go ahead and go pick up some more terracotta, put this shulker box away, and we'll start on the next. A whole nother box done. Our 6 boxes of shulker, or our 6 boxes of red terracotta. So we're making find enough progress. Like we're you know, we're a tenth of the way there for the terracotta portion, so we're a 20th of the way there overall. That's kind of cool. In mind, I guess. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start working on layer number 15, which is bulking out to be 2 wide. It's at layer number 19 is when it starts to you know, when it starts to what's the word? Oh, it starts to become like 1 wide instead of 2 wide. So yeah, we're doing layer number 15 now. So let's go ahead and make sure that's pulled up. It is. We're going 2 blocks out. And then going forward. Alrighty, cool. Our next pattern is 9, 5, 4, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then there's 5 2-steps. So yeah, alrighty. So 9, 5, 4, 3, and then 2 a bunch of times. So 9, 5, 4, 3, and then here we go. Yep, alrighty. Go ahead and repeat that on all the sides. So last part here, and then we pretty much got the bulk of the this layer done. Alrighty, there we go. Now it looks like we're gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we connect them all up on the end. Just double checking that one. 2, 1, 2, and then we connect them. Yep. Alrighty, and we go ahead and repeat that. And see how little we have left to fill in nowadays. So we are getting close to those one wide layers. Alrighty, and that's all of them. So now all I gotta do here is just connect them up, just go down and out, and yeah. Go ahead and repeat that and fill in all the sides, and then yeah. Alrighty, now we just go ahead and fill in all these gaps. We'll be done with another layer. At least getting pretty quick at filling this stuff in. There's also less to fill in when there isn't. So, you know, going by a good bit faster. Alrighty, that's another layer done. Got to start eating more. I'm gonna have to cook a proper meal tomorrow. I'm getting hungry, man. That is layer number 15 done and dusted. So, yeah, on number 16 now. And I need to grab more materials. Oh, man. Now, 16 divided by 256. Yeah, so we're about, like, you know, I think that's 1/16 of the way there. Yep, so we're 1/16 of the way there after this layer, so that's cool. That'll be fun. We'll go ahead and grab some more terracotta and get started on this next layer here. I'm gonna actually take this box with me so I can start bringing materials up and with me nowadays. I'm tired of having to go all the way back down constantly for shit. We want to go 2 out again, and then it's 8, 5, 4, 3, 3, and then a bunch of. Alright, but we won't worry about that now. We just want to get 2 out. Alrighty, now the pattern we're trying to remember now is 8, 5, 4, 3, 3, and then 5 steps of 2. Okay. Looks like I did that correctly. That's good. Yep. And we go ahead and repeat that on every side, but first we're gonna sleep because Alright, last part of this, and then I just have a little bit of connection work to do. It's not a complete straight shot, but close enough. Eight, five. Ooh. Okay, see, this is why we do this thing called counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. That's more like it. So after that part, we go 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. That's such a specific thing. 1, 2, 1, 1. Already. Now we go 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Do that on all. Man, I'm getting hungry, dude. I have to go cook something at some point. It's just 4 in the morning, so it's a little weird right now. And then we just connect them all up together, and that should do it. So we just fill it in. Just go down and out to the point. There we go. Do that for all sides. Alrighty, now we just go ahead and fill all this in. So there's less and less patchwork for me to do with filling in these empty gaps, you know? So we are getting kind of close to those one layer, you know? Just because I don't have anything else to worry about. So once that happens, things should be picking up on speed a little bit faster, if I had to guess. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to end up working out like that, because the circles are going to be getting big. But I'd like to guess that's probably going to cause this to a bit more. I'll finish up to this part now. There we go. Alright, it's another layer done. Wrong book. There we go. That was layer number 16. Not 18. I missed the key. Oops. There we go. Now we on layer number 17 now. Nope, actually we're not, because I don't really think I want to do this for right now. I'll go do other stuff for a little bit. I'm getting enough done. I mean, for God's sake, we've already gotten like 16 of them done within the past 2 days. I don't know if I could even reasonably like keep up this kind of rate even, because again, this is sincerely fucking draining to do. I mean, it is getting better, but it's still just, it's rough, man. Having to do something like this, you know, if I had like a machine or something that would help me place it down or whatever, it'd be a different story. But the way it is, it's not easy to do something like this. So. Go ahead and put that back, and then I'll just put this down here, I guess. Go ahead and take this back with me. But we're making solid enough progress, man. I just, you know, can't keep doing this forever. I'm just getting more and more tired of this. Like, it hasn't even been an hour. Okay, look, it hasn't even, it's just now becoming an hour, right? It's been 55 minutes, and I pretty much came straight here to start working, didn't take any detours, and just started, right? I did layers 14 through 16, and it took an entire hour to do 3 layers. So, it's a lot of fucking work. to do this. That's why I don't mind taking plenty of breaks, because it'll get done eventually. Like, 5 layers a day or whatever is reasonable enough. It just isn't as fast as I would have liked, but I can't keep trying to, do this too much faster, because it's just a lot of effort to, between like having to go back and forth to make sure I'm building it correctly and then actually sitting down and placing the blocks by hand. Like, it's a lot of work to do. We're only like, we're 6% done after like 2 days, for God's sake, so it would take like an entire month, like working at that rate, or even more than a month to really get this done. So I'm kind of just gonna take a little breather from working on that for right now. Maybe go figure out some other stuff to do, or hell, maybe not even do anything. Let's just call it today. Honestly, I'll go next stream. I'll just like take a break from building it for a little bit. We'll go do some big work or something. But I mean, things still fucking massive on this map already. But I gotta give it a rest just for a little bit for myself. So today's stream was a bit shorter. I'll be back later today on the 8th, which is today, but I gotta take a little breather for now. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you guys.